we are going to talk some more about Miss O. Miss O! Miss O is back at it again, you guys. She is. Let me put my notes over here. Okay. Miss O says that Treecey and Shelly are having, what should you call it? A silent beef? Behind the scenes beef? Oh, hell, they're beefing. We're supposed to not notice. Yeah, they're beefing. Shelly's coming for that #1 spot. You think she'll get it? Or she always had it? #1 spot for the club chat. Would that be Shelly? Is she coming for Treecey? Treecey? Is she coming for Treecey's spot? I don't know. What happened the other day? Yesterday, I guess Shelly was on live. Treecey came on her live. Shelly didn't give Treecey any love. And Miss O peeped that. I guess she just didn't, I don't know, give that much energy to Treecey, and Treecey got in her feelings. And right after that, she went on live, and everybody thought that Treecey was upset about something Fibe had done, and it wasn't. It was something to do with Shelly. Shelly cat. I don't know. Shelly wasn't giving Treecey that energy, and I guess Treecey felt some kind of way about it. Yeah. What do you think? Miss O, that's what Miss O spotted. And I guess they caused a diversion to keep Treecey from going off. Because I guess she was going to probably, say some things that she's not supposed to say. They're supposed to seem like they're good friends, but they're really not. They're both competing for Sean Bradley's attention. There's a lot of that going around. And I guess the tea is right now is people are not feeling Treecey, and they're trying to, I don't know, kind of like distant from her. What do you guys think? I was on Miss Olivia's live this morning. I guess it happened last night, or maybe it happened this morning. And she spoke about it. And her chat people be knowing a lot, and they were giving her some of the tea, even though she kind of knew what was going on. There were some other things that they had pointed out, and I thought it was quite interesting. So I'm going to speak about what happened with Heidi's fiasco, too. I'm going to talk about that, too. I guess there's supposed to be a new sector that Sean is promoting and Shelly is promoting. But Treecey want to do her thing. And so I guess they're going to try to distance themselves from her, because Sean doesn't really need Treecey anymore for various reasons. One of the reasons is that she can't seem to take out Fibe. She can't take out Fibe. And so she's a little bit of a disappointment to Sean Bradley right now. Because, she didn't get them all the podcasts. As Sean Bradley would say. It's so weird. He didn't, she wasn't able to get Fibe. So I don't know if he has much need for her right now. She does have followers. They're mostly Club Chat followers. And Sean owns Club Chat. So, I guess I don't even think he cares that much about Shelly Cat either. I just think that, he's doing him, getting his money, and then, how things fall by the wayside is really, it's really up in the air at this point. But Shelly is coming for that second one spot. Although I don't really think there is a second one spot. I just, as Miss O says, it's an imaginary second one spot. Second, or yeah, is it number one spot or number two? I don't know. Sean is the king, and then anything else is whatever. So, do you guys think they're coming for Treecey and they're trying to distance themselves from her and people don't like her? I guess they say that she's hard to be friends with and people don't like her. I know, I mean, the voice is annoying. We get that. But is she really hard to deal with? She seems to be really nice. Seems like she's always very friendly with people and stuff. I mean, of course, she's about her money, but everybody is on here. I really don't see, why people really don't like her like that. But, I ain't in her area, so I don't really know. But Miss O has been watching it. Some of the people on her chat said it had to do with T.S. Madison. And I thought, something behind the scenes that happened with T.S. Madison. Is Treecey trying to be close to T.S. Madison? Or I know Shelly and T.S. Madison are really close. But women don't like other women to be real close to their friends, But Shelly's really like a type of person who wants to control everybody, even all the people behind the scenes and everything. So I don't know. What do you think? Do you think T.S. Madison and is Treecey getting too close to T.S. Madison, or did it have something to do with Jay Wilson and T.S. Madison? Something that had to do with T.S. Madison. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know how she got in there. But we're trying to figure out what the connection is besides just Sean. Sean's too obvious of why they don't get along. It could just be because they don't. Treecey don't really care for how they're trying to, tell her how to do her platform. That's understandable. Let me see. Trying to get situated. Come on, what's going on? Okay, so it could be that. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that it has to do with I don't know, just pure jealousy? Club chat don't really care for her. They say Sean don't even like Treecey. Sean just had a vacation with Treecey, and people say that that's kind of like a kiss of death right there, because as soon as he has a vacation with you, all the other club chat members get jealous about it, and I don't know, they might be trying to distance themselves from her just because she just seems to be, the favorite one at the time, if there is a such thing as anybody being the favorite one. I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep messing with this thing. I'm trying to find my right lighting, and I think because the sun's kind of moving around a little bit, maybe that's why I can't find it. Is this me, or is it? I think my lighting is coming up. And so, I better still be going here. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. I should have used their internet and not my internet. Oh, well. So, yeah, everybody's wondering what's going on with Treecey and Shelly Cat. And are they really beefing behind the scenes or not? Anyway, they said that Treecey was going to go off, and they had to Club Chat had to defer her to something else to get her mind off of Shelly, because Shelly just, Shelly's Pisces. She probably just in her emotions about something. Treecey got in her feelings about it too. Okay, what is going on with my lighting? Trying to see. So, yeah. Okay, so what do you guys think? You think that there's beef, real beef? That's what Miss O says, and a lot of her people in chat said that. And then she also talked about Oh, a lot of the heavy hitters that are in the club chat don't even go to Treecey's channel anymore. They don't support her channel at all because she just keeps stirring up the mess and bringing up names like VS. And long as you say those names, these people will stay relevant. And they don't like that about Treecey. And Treecey don't give a damn. She don't care. She gonna do her. I mean, how could you be mad at that? You know, just like that up there. So anyway, yeah. And of course, Shelly wants to change. Her and Sean Bradley want to change and have a new sector. And people are trying to figure out how they're going to have a new sector when the old sector, they're just so engulfed in that, especially Sean Bradley being in there, you know. And I don't know how he's supposed to change into a new sector. But they can't change if one of their key heavy hitters, like Treecey, keeps, indulging with other YouTubers by saying their name and stuff, poking at them. And so, I don't know. They're trying to pull out. They don't want to be involved with Treecey anymore. She might be feeling it. She might not. She might not care. We'll see. Only time will tell. We'll see if they go at each other. I don't think Sean is friends with any of these people, to be honest with you. He's just in it for his check, and whoever can get him, who can get him to that bag is who he's working with, kind of how it works. So, they all have mutual enemies in this game, and they will come together to get the enemy, and then once they're done with the enemy, they'll go back to hating each other. That's kind of how it works here. Can you be mad at that? I don't know how anybody can be mad at that. That's just what it is. So anyway, what else is going on? Miss O said that Sean Bradley is like Nature Boy. Is that true? Is Sean Bradley like Nature Boy? I could say I could see that in the way that where Nature Boy doesn't want anyone to talk to each other. He just wants everybody to come to him and get the information from him. I told you not to go through here. What are you doing? And Nature Boy, will you stop? Sorry. Nature Boy, he's he pins people against each other, and he doesn't want people to have a conversation together. He wants them to come to him when they need help or whatever, so he can control the narrative. And that's what Miss O says, that Sean Bradley's like Nature Boy. What you think? Is that a little too deep or what? She said he liked Nature Boy. We all know Nature Boy is a freaking cult leader. He's like, what's that guy, Jim Jones? That Jim Jones syndrome is how he's like, doing his platform. Interesting. And so another thing they were saying about Treecey is that now that she's being iced out from all the other big heavy YouTubers on her side, the heavy hitter ones for the club chat, do you think she'll go back to Mr. Wilson? People want to know, is she going back to Mr. Wilson? Would he take her back? See, they were real friends outside of this YouTube. I mean, they said they were real friends until they got mad at each other. Then they were like, I don't know him. He was like, I don't know her. They never was under each other. Like, she knew where he lived, but never was in his house. I don't know. I can't call it. But do y'all think they'll go back to being friends? I wonder. And He might take her back. I think he's an Aries. I don't know. He might. But she would have to bow down to him. She said she'd never... Him and VS, she said she never would be friends with. We'll see. She gonna be out here alone if Club Chat gets rid of her. But how can they get rid of her? Like, she's like the freaking queen of Club Chat. So yeah, I don't know. Mr. Wilson, are you considering taking back your girl? Yeah, I don't know. I think she just was supposed to take down 5A and she didn't, and so she's got to walk with her head down, as far as in Sean's eyes. Or maybe that's just the narrative that they want to spin. Who knows? Sean Bradley. Did he pull an Omar Wiggins? Was he not on live? See, I didn't even know if he was on live or not. But words been on the street that he has been, his website, YouTube, was shut down too for 60 days. But the thing about his is wasn't nobody talking about it. And so it just mysteriously, he went on live yesterday. But it's funny because when nobody saying nothing about his being, I don't think his was there now. I think he was pulling Omar Wiggins, because I don't think his YouTube was shut down. I think he was just going on a hiatus just to see if anybody would, say anything about it, and they didn't. There are a few words here and there, but wasn't nobody really tripping about it. But again, I don't really know. I just know from what they say. He could have been on there the whole time. Who knows? And then Miss O was talking about, Olivia was talking about 7 stars. Something to do with Sean Bradley moving, was talking to Treecey, and then said that, 7 stars like going live now. That's where I'm going. And so all of Treecey's supporters left her live to go see 7 stars because Sean did that shade. It seems so petty and so small, but that is something that should really piss somebody off. If it happened, I don't know. That's what Miss O said. Did that happen? And let's see, what else she said. She talked about the German lady. Miss O don't see it for the German lady. Miss O don't see it for the German lady at all. German lady is really getting on her nerves. She doesn't like the fact that she oversteps her boundaries when she starts going off on the black women, and she's a little too familiar. And Miss O said that if she comes for the black women on the YouTube, she was going to make sure that she is going to windmill for, even if it's somebody she doesn't like, it's still her sister. And she better be careful, because she can get dragged if she comes for her. And now, I didn't see the interview, but it sounded like the lady was like really hating on, I think she was hating on 7 stars. And Miss O was like, I wouldn't really care for her either, but I ain't gonna let you come for her like that. And we ought to be ashamed to let that lady come in here and just drag us like that and act like, it ain't no big deal. Because there's some people who are like, she should be allowed to drag. And then she's like, no, she shouldn't. She's overstepping her boundaries. And I think what it is she's going to come in, she's going to say something, and to y'all, and it might just be petty, but you all know that lady is, it's possible that people are going to take out all their shit on this lady. all the racist things and all the like stuff that has happened to them, they're gonna take it out on this lady. And and maybe the lady is taking all her race, the German lady is taking all her racist stuff out on us. Who knows? Maybe there's some inside, hatred that she has for blacks, and this is just a low-key way of her being able to do it, and just call it just roast and gag when it's just really something a little under there that makes it a little more than just roast and gag. Like, and then it goes both ways. That's why I say it's a thin line. But see, when you got to two black women, when they're going off, it's like we know where it comes from. But when it's the other, you kind of have to wonder, like, what's really going on, sis? I feel in my spirit that if a black woman feels it in her spirit, then our intuition. We just know what it is, and Miss O says she definitely knows what it is. She's convinced the lady wants black peen. Oh, hello. And then I was gonna talk about what happened with Heidi Fly. I don't know. My thing is moving so slow. I think I need to change my internet. It's laggy. Am I laggy? Yeah, I know. I can't. What you can't with the Miss O or the Jay Wilson and okay. Oh, you have to catch the replay. Okay, so you didn't see it. Oh gosh, girl, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. With the German lady, I was almost done with Miss O. So basically, Miss O is not. She says she's gonna come for it if she keeps it up. And you can hear me, okay? If you keep it up, I'm gonna come for you, and I'm gonna drag you. And I guess they're saying she's like the new wrench, and she's a fat face, Botox. She do look like real Botoxy right in the face right here. It's like the cheeks are. Well, what's going on, sis? Just doing my notes on this. What's going on here with this Lady O, should I call her? Olivia. I can't stand the German lady. She looks like a melted candle. She does. Like this face, and then she just purchased her new. It's like you just want to shake her. She doesn't look real. Everybody says she looks like an alien. She does. And Miss O says she's jealous, and she better be careful. She better be careful with that tea that she be giving out, because she might be standing over. She might be out of bounds there with her words. Okay. Which one is this? Oh gosh. Should I continue? This one is about Treecey and Mr. Wilson. Oh, you know what? I was watching the video with Heidi Fly and what was the guy's name? There was another guy on there. I wrote his name down. He had a platform. Teddy, L Teddy, and then there was Ask April was on there too. I forgot about that part. Ask April was on there too. Yes, she do. She looks like a melted candle. Okay, so Mr. Wilson had a platform panel with L Teddy first, and then he had I was gonna say 5A, Heidi Fly, and they were talking about school system and stuff like that. And it just, did you see that? It went bad. It went really bad. First of all, Heidi Fly, really, she had the long nails, the glasses, like she She's a Pisces, right? Oh, they overkill it with the freaking accessories. She had a hat, she had the nails, and the glasses, and the blonde hair. I mean, sis, Erykah Badu is a freaking Pisces, and it's just not practical. Some of the stuff that they do, like, I mean, I get it. You're creative, trying to do some new things, and but I would have took one of those accessories. Then what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 things. The hair, blonde. The glasses, big. All you could see was this part of her face. The nails were like that long. And the hat. She even had a hat on. With them fucking accessories. Oh, I know he's pissed because she went on there. Did you see it? She was screaming. They were having a debate. One guy was a teacher, and she's the parent. And Jay-Z, he wish. Wilson was the panel guy, and they're having a debate. And on top of the wig, yeah, that wig, I put the wig down first. The wig is crazy. Not even a good wig either. Okay, and so she kept speaking over him, and when I first heard about it, Treecey made it sound like, oh, he was so rude to her. So I was like, oh, let me go see what Mr. Wilson did. He really wasn't weird. She was just out of control. She really was. You can't do nothing with her. It was like a child there. And they were talking about something that happened with her child. And it just got to be just out of the control. And she finally left, I guess. And I looked up, and then Spill the Tea was on there. And then I think I saw Alice April that was on there, too. That thing was 3 hours long, so I didn't see the whole thing. Did he ask her not to curse? Yeah, he asked her not to curse. He asked her not to overtalk the other guy, L. Teddy. Because every time he opened up her mouth, she overtalked him. She was overtalking Jay Wilson. You just couldn't contain her. It was like dealing with a child. I understand her point, but the way she can't control her emotions and everything, she's just kind of like, she's just a big child. Just her whole getup. I hope she didn't go to the school looking like that, talking about the teachers and everything. Can't nobody take you serious by the way she looked. God, I hope she lives in a good area in Atlanta, and she wanted good school because she lives in a good area, so she assumes that it was going to be a good school, and the school system is failing her child. I think it's just a regular school. It's not a private school. I couldn't figure out if it was a private school or not. She said it didn't even matter if it was a private school. They're all bad, and you should homeschool your kids, and because if you take them to school, they're going to get murdered. That's what she said. I hope that's a character for YT. I would hope it's a character, but I think that really is who she is. Because VS even spoke about it. She's really hood. She really is hood. She come from the gutter. Her I guess she was a crack baby or something when she was born or something. Heidi's persona. I think it is. I don't know. Even if that is your persona, at some point you're gonna have to let somebody know you got sense. If you can have sense out being normal, and then you want to step on here and be a complete nut. When you are in a situation where you need to be normal, I need you to switch it up and be normal, even though you're on the freaking YouTube thing. At some point, you need to be normal and let us know that you are got some sense. I don't know. It seemed like she would have snapped out of it, but maybe she just wanted to go on there and she did say, we have to make light of it. but it was just too much. It was too much because he couldn't control the panel because of her. Yeah, just be normal. Just let us see that you can be normal, and then we could be like, okay, oh no, they're still here. So yeah, just let us see that you can be normal. You know, hell. So with the hair, the nails, and everything, I already know. And then they were like, they didn't give her a chance from the very beginning. How can you really take somebody serious when they look like that? I wouldn't have took her serious either. I'd have been like, oh, this is time for play. She's not ready. This is play right now. I can play with her. I can't take her serious. I mean, that's just my opinion. I couldn't take her serious. I mean, she had some good points and stuff, but then when she said, you're the kind of, she was talking about the teacher that's not even the same city that she lives in. She said something like, you're the teacher that I'm talking about. You're the kind of person I'm talking about. She did say that. And then I think she forgot that she said that to him. And then that's when he kind of got irritated. That's when it went bad. Because then she was talking about kids getting, not getting the right treatment and all this stuff. And then she passed it on to the guy that was on there. And he was like, wait a minute, I'm not that kind of teacher. She says that way. Why she let James Carver come in? Oh, yeah, I guess that was the setup. That's what I'm talking about. It was a setup. That's what Miss O said. It was a setup. Even VS spoke on it and said it was a setup. Because, I mean, they was going to let her come in, let her do her thing, let her be goofy, let her be wild, let her, make an ass of herself, blah, blah, blah. And then they were going to bring in the top dog. And she wasn't ready for that. And I didn't even get a chance to see how long she was with him. But, yeah, she wasn't ready for that. Nobody's ready to get dragged by. James dragged her around the eyes. Everything, every time he sees her. Yeah, James Capricorn. They ain't got much time for those silly ass, freaking over-emotional, Pisces like that. I just think that he seen it and he was just more like, he won't drag you unless you got it coming to you. And then she left. Yeah, not long she left. No, she ain't ready for the dragon. She did say something about just having anxiety coming on the YouTube. She did. She said she has anxiety for any time when she has to be interacting with people. And I think that's why she does the persona of who she is, because that kind of helps her get used to people. I'm a Capricorn. Oh, are you? I'm a Capricorn ascendant and Venus. I really resonate with the Capricorn. They ain't got time for foolishness. I can tell you that. They don't have time for foolishness, man. Yeah. You don't want to play with a Capricorn. No, you don't have the patience for that. And you guys don't like to waste words and stuff. Like, I mean, come on. If we're going to be talking, get to the point. It got to be about something, You ain't got time for that little small chit-chat, Say something with some substance to it. Otherwise, you ain't got time for it. Yeah, I do know. No foolishness. They don't have any toleration for that. And she's straight foolishness. She is just to a Capricorn. You might as well be to a Capricorn. She might as well be like wah 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 wah. Because Capricorn, and it'll be like she wants to see, your energy and how, if you're gonna get sunk into her pill, and if you're not, which a Capricorn really isn't, if you're not gonna get sunk into her pill, then that's when all that emotional stuff. And Capricorn ain't got time for no emotional stuff. It's true. Yeah, they ain't got time for that. So, so she gets on there and she gets all emotional. Well, she's gotta hold her emotional. She gets silly. And over talking, and then he said, "Oh, you vote for Alpha," and I was like, "She's Alpha just because she did, that doesn't really make her Alpha just because she can't freaking keep her train of thought, and she just wants to." Oh, this little girl threw a ball at this boy's face, and he's sitting there crying. Damn. She can't be an Alpha to me. I don't see Alpha at all. I just think that's all a persona. She's just a really, really sensitive person. Yeah, she's talking about him being a teacher, and the teachers are bad, and you send your kids to school, and then they freaking come home in a body bag. Of course, the teacher really had a problem with her saying that broad statement. Okay, I'm going to keep going. Thanks for checking on me. You enjoy my vibe. Thank you. So yeah, she has a problem with teachers just not being, having, and I get it. Sometimes it's just like robots. I guess she said it was robotic, but the teachers and that if they don't like the money that they make, then they should get another job, and just a whole lot going on. This kid is still crawling on the floor. What the heck? Ain't nobody helping that kid? Wow. She threw a ball right in his eye. And he was laying there, and didn't nobody do nothing. Clearly they have to be fighting. Okay, so yeah, she's making broad statements and stuff, and the teacher that was on there wasn't really feeling that. And so yeah, he did pretty much go off on her, but just in a way to tell her to, to be respectful on the platform. I didn't see anything wrong with what he did. I don't get it. Of course, Treecey was on the other line going, "Oh, he's so disrespectful to women and all this stuff," and I'm just like, I didn't see that. I didn't get that at all. Yeah, I did get a chance to see Treecey's body for the first time. I had never seen her body before. I keep hearing about it, and she does look like a SpongeBob. She got those skinny legs, and she's heavy here, and I guess Nate Rob was right. I have never seen her body before. All I've seen is just this part of her body. But yeah, SpongeBob body. She had got up to go to the kitchen or somewhere, and I just like came back, and I was like, oh, I got a chance to see Treecey's body. Now I know. Yeah, do you guys think that Jay Wilson is always trying to put people down because he's an educated man? Does he put people down because he's so educated and everybody else is just kind of like idiots, and he needs to come in and be the one to tell people how to do things? He had talked about being a teacher. VS said he was a teacher, but it wasn't a teacher for being an online college that he worked at. I don't know. He did say that he's a teacher, and the other guy, Teddy, is definitely a teacher. And I think he said he was a college teacher. I'm talking about Jay Wilson. I don't know. Is he a college teacher? Or was a college teacher? I don't know. Does he got... But anyway, Treecey's like, yeah, he's talking down on her because he's educated and he thinks he's educated, but we don't know if he's educated. He may not even be educated. He just tells us that. He's a damn liar and all this stuff. I was like, okay. I mean, we don't know nothing about what really happens to any of these people on here. Does Jay Wilson hate women? That's another thing. Does he hate women? Does he hate women or not? That's what I got down here. Does he hate women or not? Does he like to take advantage of women, use women? He never talks to men like that on... I don't know. I ain't been here long enough. But has he never talked to men on here and put them in their place? Is it just women he do that to? Interesting. Is Jay Wilson misogynistic? Is he? He was yelling at Heidi. Again, I saw it. I didn't see him yelling at her. I just seen him trying to control his panel. That's it. And Heidi was over talking. and talking gibberish. I don't know. I feel like I need to get off of here and put my internet on the hotel's internet. Anyway, I'm gonna hurry up on this. What else? I guess she left the room a couple times, made a drink, came back. The other guy left, made a drink, came back. Heidi's got a 6-year-old little boy. I guess he's been bullied and has some issues with school. He's only in kindergarten. He's only in kindergarten, and she's already got this energy that this child is going to have a hard time in school. She already had one kid that didn't have any problems going through the school system and stuff. And that kid is about to go to college, Heidi's daughter. But now that she's got this 6-year-old little boy, she says things are a lot different. And she's in Atlanta. So good luck to her and her child. Hopefully they can figure that out. That's not fun, having to deal with bullying. I don't like that. I don't like to hear any kid getting bullied. So she says homeschool is the best way to go, because, taking your kids to school can be kind of dangerous or something. The teachers don't open up the lunch for them. They just give them the lunch, and they encourage the kids to get help from the other kids, because they cannot be under your child all the time doing everything for them, like opening their lunch for them. They need to be able to speak and tell people they need help if they need help. Her son came home and she noticed that he didn't eat his lunch, and it was because the teacher didn't open up the bag and feed him lunch. I like to say it's Pisces. Oh, shout out to all the Pisces women out there. We need you in the world. We do. We need you. Even though you're a little crazy, we do need you. Are very much needed in this world, even though you're cuckoo for cuckoo puffs. Pisces women gonna hate me for this one. But she just came down for the teachers because they ain't got time to open up the Ziploc bag and feed her son. So he didn't eat. Child, I can't call it. And Teddy had a problem with, her broad strokes of how teachers are and all that. That's not all teachers. Maybe the teacher that you dealt with, but not all of them are like that. Some of them are really good. Some of them are doing what they can. Not all you people can homeschool your kids. You're not in the right education field to be able to homeschool your kids. It's not a good idea for everybody to do that. Some people can do it, but not everybody. When she said shit, everybody should do it. She's so funny. She said her son is gifted. He's only 6 years old. She says he's very gifted. And then the other teacher said, if he's so gifted, how come he couldn't open up the thing for, his food? Ziploc bag. Had a good point there. Anyway, I guess she was going to put him, he's in kindergarten. She's going to put him in private school right away. Child, I can't call him. Is Heidi really wealthy? It may seem like she's pretty wealthy. Even if you are wealthy, I mean, it's a 6-year-old child. Come on. Anyway, what else she say? Yeah, and another thing he was saying was that not everybody can, send their kids to homeschool. I mean, what if you got to go to work, or you can't be under them to do that? Not everybody can do the homeschool thing, which is true. If you could do it, then I say my hats off to you. But not everybody can do that stuff. So, what else? What else is going on? Ooh, excuse moi. I think that's pretty much it for that stuff. I talked about two things. Talked about what Miss O said about Shelly and Treecey, and then I talked about Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson and his platform that he had going on, his panel. It looks like everybody is going to be doing that. StreamYard or StreamYard is going to be the way to do it, because then you can have multiple people on there at the same time, and seems pretty fun. I guess I think you need a computer to do it, though. I don't think you could do it on your iPhone. You need a computer or a laptop, maybe. You download it, and then I guess you're supposed to get the name, copy it, and then paste it, and then send it to somebody that you want to go on your show. And then they'll have the little duck thing on the top, and you can say things at the bottom. Sounds pretty cool. And then it has a little chat thing on there. And then, you got it going on. You're in there. Then you can have, like, conversations with people on there. I think it's a good idea. And I guess it was Jay Wilson's first time doing it. And it just got a little out of hand because Heidi was being Heidi. And then I guess Bill the Boy came on there afterwards. But Heidi was like, "I'm out of here. I'm not gonna sit for this one." And then they talked about her after she left. She didn't stick around, so that's what's gonna happen. If you walk away, you lose your voice. So they get to create the narrative when you walk away. So that was on her for walking away. And so then they talked about it. It looked like it might have been there was another girl on there. I don't know. I didn't stick around for that part. I don't know. And then I think I saw April on there. I didn't get a chance to watch it. The show was 3 hours long. I think it got like up to 4,000 views on there too. So I don't know. And the backlash after that, because Mr. Wilson made his money off of that. So I guess the backlash after that was like, people do these lives and they do it real good, and then people come after them for that. It's like, whatever. It's all set up. Everybody gets used somehow in this sector. It's just what it is. Lady O. Oh, she didn't say anything. Oh, VS said that Lady O, since she cares so much about Heidi, or Heidi cares so much about her, that Lady O should come in and help her out, help her girl out. But today, Lady O did not say anything about Heidi being helped. She just talked about Shelly and Treecey. And so that's that. And what else did I'm going to come back on here a little later on. I'm going to talk about some stuff that I've heard BS talked about. But yeah, it's been it's almost an hour. Maybe I can sit here long enough. Maybe an hour. Look at the weather. I don't know what I'm going to have for lunch today. I gotta figure out what I'm going to go. I'm going to go in the pool. I'm going to go put my bathing suit on, charge this thing up a little bit, get in the pool for a little bit, and come back a little later on. In that order. I think that's what I'm going to do. I was going to do some shopping around here, but they didn't really have what I wanted. There's a Louis Vuitton store down there, and I wanted to get a knapsack or a fanny pack. They didn't have the one I wanted, but they did have one. It was kind of doable. I don't know what the print of that other one is, but the lady was just kind of rude. I was like, oh no, I won't be spending money. I mean, it's only like 4% their sales tax, and at home it's like 10%. So it'd be nice to like get something. And I really I would have used it every day if I'd had it. So I thought it was a good deal, but the lady was just kind of rude. I was like, oh no, I ain't buying anything from no rude person. It's not that serious. And then I went I was going to get some Crocs because I really like that shoe, even though it's hideous. I like to wear it around the house, like gardening and stuff like that. But they didn't have the right sizes. And they had a good deal, like if you want to buy one and get one free, but no, buy one and get the other half off. But I was like, I don't need 2 pair. They got Crocs that are like wedges. Not wedges, but like platforms now. They're platforms. I was like, wow. I almost bought those. They were like $40. Something like that. I guess that's not bad for a pair of Crocs. Because, come on, they're Crocs. They last forever for a shoe, man. Them shoes last forever. I was going to get a pair. I think they were blue. Maybe blue. But, yep. Platform Crocs. My daughter brought her Crocs. And I was wearing those earlier today. I went for a walk. I went for a almost 5-mile walk around this beach. Yeah, there's just like this walkway thing. You could start from one end and go all the way down to the end. I thought that was nice. Yeah. It's so beautiful here. It's so expensive though. The tax, everything in this place. So anyway, yep. I will be back. I'll be back in a couple more hours. I got a few more things to talk about in this YouTube sector. More and more shit. More and more beefs. Never ending. The never ending story. Alright. Have a good one. Peace out. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Tell a friend. Thank you.